All right, we are here with the worksheet for section 10.1, and we're looking at this first question here. So as we take a look at this one, it says we've got 5 choices for activity to do while on vacation. We can either go sightseeing, swimming, shopping, going out to eat, or sleep. So 5 different things that are options, and we're asked to list our first choice and then our second choice of preferred activity. And the question is, how many ways can we respond? So how many ways can we give a list of those preferences? So just to clarify, if you are trying to work on this one first, if we really kind of read and think about the question right, we'd have we could list any of the things as our first choice, and then really if it's going to be a second choice of activity, we'd have to choose something different. So like I shouldn't pick like first choice is A, sightseeing, and then second choice is also A. Because essentially the idea is the second choice is, well, if we can't do your first choice, what do you want to do next? So if we think then about trying to write all these down, a nice way to organize it is probably with that tree diagram that we're just kind of, again, practicing for now to get us to hopefully see a more efficient technique in the future. So far at the beginning of it, we haven't done anything. And then we have to think about, well, what do we have to do first? So we have to pick our first choice. And if we think about how we can do that, well, we could pick A, we could pick sightseeing, or we could pick B, which was swimming. We could pick C, we could pick D, or we could pick E. Right? We've got any of those 5 choices could have been my first choice of activity. So we'll draw a branch going to each of those. Now let's think about if I had chosen A as my first choice. Now next what I have to do is I have to pick my second choice. Oops. And we can think about, well, the fact that I chose A first means that I can't choose it again. So my options now for my second choice, well, I could pick B, right? I could pick swimming as my second choice, or C, or D, or E. All of those could follow A. So like my list could have been AB, or AC, or AD, or AE. If I had chosen B as my first choice, well, now this time A is a valid second choice, right? I could say, well, first I want to go swimming, and then if that doesn't work out, then I want to go sightseeing. So then this, we could have A, we could go to C after B, or D, or E. You just can't choose the same one again, but any of the other 4 are valid second choice options. So then if we had picked C first, well, then I can pick anything else second. So we could pick A or B, not C again, but we could pick D or E. If I had chosen D first, let me make that in clear E. If I had chosen D first, well, then I could choose A next, or B, or C. I can't pick D again, so then it would go to E. You'll notice we're already having a hard time drawing this diagram because it's getting really big. And then if I had chosen E first, then my options would be A, B, C, or D. So then let's just count all these up. So we've listed every possible combination through this diagram. So if you read along any branch, like if I read this branch followed by, say, this branch, then I chose C first, which was shopping, followed by D, which is going out to eat. Those are my 2 preference choices. So then if we count these, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 different possibilities. So there are 20 ways to respond. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go back to the board, and we're going to take a look at comparing this example to the first example that we did in this section, and we're going to look for a more efficient way than drawing the diagram. We're already getting a feel that this diagram got really big. It's just not really practical to continue using this technique. So we're going to mostly, at this point, move away from drawing tree diagrams. It's not a technique that we're going to continue to use. We're going to try and learn a more general, more efficient technique. So hop on to that next video to see that.